Hi Gemini, welcome to this Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome back or welcome if you're new. So what I was getting is you're stuck. It was just plain stuck. Stuck energy, stuck in a situation, stuck at work. It could be literally a stuck situation at work, which you don't know how to, there's a stuckness. But I feel it's an overall, and that stuckness is 3D. Of the 3D Monday life, right? You're just stuck in that situation. So Gemini, I don't know if this is you or your person, but let's see. Let's get the cards. So I've got a Facebook group. I've got nearly 100 people in there already. 2 weeks. Wow, amazing. I'm very happy with it. You're welcome to join. Links in the description box below. It's a private group. I've done questions and answers. It's nearly an hour. I do extended readings, additional readings, free PDF, free programs, all advice. And it's for me and everyone in mission. I love it. Because if I'm asleep, you can get someone to answer you there. And instead of saying go to the subscription list or go and see this person who's in mission who can help you, you can see, because we're all there. You can see about collaboration, what we're all about. A team. Because I feel here that you're isolated and solo and stuck. I'll be honest with you, what I'm feeling with this energy is so 3D. So there's something here to do with you. You keep getting pulled back to the 3D, but I feel you're me, you're twin flame, you're light worker. So what are you doing this 3D stuff for? What is it? Image reading, I will tell you. Because you know, I'm whoever I'm talking to, and this is you, not your person, this is you, Gemini. Don't matter if you're Gemini or not. You know there's a gift here. That's what I'm picking up. There's absolute. And your person, you know it's your person. But you're doing nothing about it. I guarantee this reading is your person's doing nothing, right? Ace of Swords, first one, truths. It's your truth. This is universal laws. That's why I give the Kabbalah. Buy the Kabbalah, go through the Kabbalah if you've got it. Like attracts like. You're stuck, they're stuck, right? That's part of this journey. Yeah, I'm saying you know what you are. I don't know if you know what you are. You want to know, book me. I can help you. Right? I'm doing counselling now, more on a one-to-one, so I can guide you more on a, because it's all great. And I appreciate everybody, right? Well, I wouldn't say that. That's extreme, right? I appreciate everyone who buys my programs. I do. But we're not here to just do things without wisdom. One's is wisdom with action. And I noticed that people buying it, but no one said to me, Sophia, I bought your program a year ago. I've went over there, worked on myself, and now I'm coming back to join mission. Not one. And not one person that's left mission has done it. And none of them are with their person. No one's emailed me, because you would, wouldn't you? Oh, Sophia, thank you so much. I'm with my person, blah, blah, blah. No one. Here's my point. So that's why I'm offering this counselling. This is you stuck in a situation. Why I went that spitting down that road, Gemini. But you're not doing anything. All I do is pull back and reassess. Spiritual leaders can have 1 million. I'll stand up there. I've got 1 million subscribers. Thank you so much, people. What's the point of that just talking? What does that do? You're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. And like I said, why I spat out that is because 6 of Wands next to the Ace of Swords is you're supposed to be out there. This is victoriously out there. Courageous after a battle. 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. It's being seen. No, you're definitely not seeing. Your person's not seeing you. You're not seeing each other here. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you. I said that as well. 5 of Wands. Okay, so let's jump in, Gemini. Ace of Swords, 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords. I said, oh my God, because 7 of Swords is here as well. And 7 of Cups. Ah, there it is. This is the main card. Even though the first card's as high as energetic frequency, but I get pulled into other cards. Delusions. Do you know what? I don't even think it's literally a delusion as such. It's just you ain't doing nothing. That's it. and which is the delusion. What do you think? It's just going to poof and change? And don't you have your person doing that? This, like I said, this is a strong connection who I'm connecting with, because I'm pulling you and I'm pulling your person through you. And that's what I do in the image readings. Because I'm telling you about your person, I'm like, it's like an exact match, because you don't want to see it. Two of Swords here. Look, you're not seeing it, right? And that's some people's contract, to be honest with you. It's some people's contract. And so what they do is they give you a heightened connection, more exact alignment, so you can see it. And that's what I think here. I think, like, you're not progressing, they're not progressing. They don't see you, right? You don't see them. They're in a third party, right? Your third party, your job. You're in just a casual job, right? Seven of Swords, lying to yourself about the truth. They're lying to themselves about the situation they're in. It's kind of more exact to you with your situation, is what I'm feeling here. So you can see it, because you're choosing not to. That's what's going on here. This is Kundalini. If you've got the Kundalini, and I've talked about that yesterday. Kundalini needs to be done because there's sexual abuse you're still holding on to, and you're masking it. I've done it, Sophia. No, you haven't. Even my negative situations, I had someone who had done a reading, and she was like, I've done 10 years of counselling. I'm like, who does 10 years of counselling? Well, that's stupid. I've just got to say, I didn't say it to her, but if you're doing it for 10 years, obviously it's not working. My programs, I can guarantee to get, it should be completed within 9 months. I've always said that on my channel, right? 9 months, you should absolutely transform and change. And if you don't believe me, go and check out people who's in mission, and particularly Joey, right? Because he was the one who's one of the fastest that's changed using my programs. So why do it for 10 years, right? This is about you. I don't know, I'm just not seeing it. Stuck. The person wants to come towards you. Could be doing drugs. You could be doing drugs here. 7 of Cups is drugs. And like I said, the delusion with this reading, and it's interesting, you're very galactic. You could be connected with guides or my guides. I get downloads, Sophia, and all that kind of conversations we could have. Right? I'm like, but where's your person? I always gauge situations on your person. Where's your person? Oh, he's over there in the third party. He can't really see me. He doesn't really know. He knows we have a connection, but he's not really doing anything. We don't really talk about the connection. He's just over there. Your person could be someone like, spiritual. I'm feeling with this with this connection here. Gemini, he could be, he or she, I don't know. I'll give an example. I don't think it's this. Like selling crystals, or a counselor, spiritual counselor, or a spiritual something, yoga. It could be something like that. This connection you have here is very different. Well, it's not very different. It's a bit slightly more different than other twin flame connections are. And I'm reading your person. And for me to go through, which I do, when you send me the image of your person, I always say, and I'll say it now, I don't ask for that person so I can say, oh, he's got a third party, but he doesn't love her. And yes, he does have a secret kid or something. No, what I do is when you have stuck energy, because there's stuck energy, I pull it from your person, because they tell me everything, because there's no resistance, because they don't know. But I still, I don't pull about them. I pull about you from them. Do you see? Because you allow me to read you. That's why you send me the image. They don't have permission, right, for you. And if you ask, they generally say no, right? Not that you should ask. So I pull from them because they are you, which you need to know. So I pull from them the stuck energy that you don't know, you suppressed. That's why I ask for your person's image. But at this reading, I'm reading your person. I'm pulling that energy from you. So I know you've got a fucking heightened connection here. But you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. There's something about logical neuralistics I'm getting from you, from this reading. The 7 of Swords, yes. The mind. Something about mind. Yes, it's definitely something to do with mind. So you could have traits of mental health or want to help mental health. It's something like, I say telepathic. I wouldn't say it's really telepathic, but you could be telepathically reading people. Something to do with mind here. But what you do is overthink things, and then you take drugs to calm the mind. But that neuralistics of mind chatter, right, is what part of this contract. You just need it guided, hence why I'm doing counselling, into the correct way of doing things. This is a fucking massive reading. It's about love. 2 of Cups there on the lovers. Well, the lovers card, right? But everything, your 2 of Swords, you're covering it. And I don't, 2 of Swords, normally I read it as you think you're in your truth. Yeah, there is. Look. Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. And this is from some kind of sexual abuse, which you just shove in beneath the carpet. You haven't transmuted it fully. Haven't at all. Like you, and people say, I go back and I went over the situation and all that kind of thing. And I'm like, it's not enough. It's not enough what they give you, what counsellors give you, right? It's not enough. I can promise you that. So this is why it's stuck and you're always getting heartbreak. It's like in between this victory here is you being in your truth, Ace of Swords, twin flame. Ace of Swords got the twin flame, right? Victory, 2 of Swords is looking at this victory. But you're covering your heart and you're not in your truth fully. 2 of Swords, like I said, you think, you know your twin flame, truth. And the other truth is you're thinking you're in your truth. Like with Sophia, I'm over here, I'm selling crystals and I'm just keeping to myself, doing my thing. You know, I connect with my guides. I might do some guidance, counselling, sell some crystals and walk with Jesus sandals on Mother Earth, right? That's what you think your truth is. But deep down, you're lying and you're covering your heart. See the hands there? This is about love. You was brought up. You're it's interesting because you feel love, but you're not. There's something about I'm putting you here. Something about you was in a situation. You skewed your version of love. You skewed it. I can see clearly the version of you could have brothers and sisters that love you. So you're confusing the energy. There's something about energy and neuralistics. Because say you was brought up in a home here, but not a chick, you know, at home, and you know it's shit, right? Your family, but somehow you're still grasping to that loving situation. Love is love. I remember when I did watch telly, this girl was kidnapped, kept underground in a shed, and awful situation, obviously. And the guy raped her and made a family with her. But she loved the guy. When they found her, she was like, that's my person. Don't take him. You know, I think she had 2 kids. Because she didn't know versions of love. And she's probably reprogramming her, you know, being kidnapped and kept in a cave. But I think she was younger than 7. So from 7, you start getting your program. That was her life. But she loved that life, not literally loved it. You never love your abuser. But do you see what I mean? There was a misconfusion of life. There's a misconfusion of love from your family here. And there's sexual abuse. You're not, no, it's love. It's not sexual abuse. It could be literally that. You know, that's why most people, when family members and friends rape and abuse children, no, that's family. So maybe, and then they skew their version of love. Like, maybe this is love because my brother had sex with me. And then they turn it into, because they don't want to confront it, because it's hard to confront that your brother's abusing you. Then you've got the added issue of telling everyone. So you know what I'll do? I'll make it that it's a loving situation. This is a skewed version of fucking love from other people. This is internal and external burdens that's keeping you stuck. The person wants to come towards you, but it's not, and patience and stuff like that until you work on yourself. And that's why they're over there. But like I said, it's interesting because it's if you didn't have this connection, you'll probably just stay there. You're probably borderline depressed and just get on with life. That's why that you're energetically heightened and you have all these gifts and things that are happening with you in this reading, because to make you wake up to make the changes. Like, I didn't have all these gifts and all this when I met my person. I didn't know none of that. You do, right? Then I was making steps towards my person. Then these gifts came towards me, right? You have all these gifts and that, and you're separate, right? You kind of had this from a younger age. You could be an incarnated elemental as a child. Go research that. There's loads of stuff going on here, but you're not doing anything. You need guidance. I guide you. I'm your guide, right? You can get guidance from others in the community if you so choose. But I do it now, counselling. So anyway, so yeah, absolutely, yeah. You're doing things too casual and doing drugs to suppress your gift of why you're here, to be victorious. ADHD, for example, I want to do about mental health. You might have that, or some kind of, you know, ADHD. People say, oh, you know, because you're angry. No, ADHD is an expression of more freedom you want. And the restrictions of schooling to put up your hand to go piss, the child rebels. I don't want to put up my hand to go piss. I don't want to go and do PE. I don't want to go and do this test. Oh, you got a naughty child and give them a drug. No, it's free them. They're an alien galactic child. Hence why I've created the New Earth School. Please check out my website. For children to use their gifts. So you could be having some kind of neuralistic with the 7 of Swords and lying and lie, cheat, steal, using it the bad way and doing drugs to suppress that instead of being victory. Because other people, oh, you've got attitude, you've got ADHD, you've got mental health. No, you've got a gift, right? And to use it, fuck knows what you can do with that gift. I would love to read you. Anyway, so check out my Facebook group, right? Or you book a reading. Check out my Facebook group and get more like-minded people who, yeah, I think you do connect with people. But let's just say you've connected with a spiritual 3D group. You watch tarot. You watch an astrologer. There's not enough. You're not doing enough here from the gift that you have. And that's all twin flames and light workers, to be honest with you. But this is interesting to me because, I don't know, it's just a different energy. All right, so Facebook group in the description box, or just go straight to the website and book me. Let's get started. I'm out. Speak to you later.